If you know me, you know that I love Ratchet & Clank, especially the original game back on the PS2. The game is probably, in my opinion, the best PlayStation exclusive, just behind Bloodborne, which is an extremely bold statement to make because listen, it's a game from 2002 and it still manages to beat out a lot of games that come out today. I've had this opinion on the series since I was a little kiddo, and I don't think this opinion will ever change. But it almost fucking did back in 2016. Okay, let me explain. Back in 2013, the last mainline Ratchet & Clank game was back in 2009. So 12-year-old me was craving anything Ratchet & Clank. I guess Into the Nexus came out, but it was like 3 hours long. Shut up. A trailer was released that no one was expecting. A trailer for the Ratchet & Clank movie. What? I was fucking hyped. Like, I couldn't believe this shit. The fellas I grew up with were coming to the big screen. Whoa. Despite Ratchet looking like a kid that would bite you in a playground and this one godforsaken line, "Where's the dubstep?" This trailer kept me going until 2016 when the full film actually came out 3 fucking years later. I then heard that the film was a rebooted story of the original game. I was so hyped. Then the film came out. Nobody liked it or gave a shit about it. Apart from those weird ass people who make fan cams and AMVs, why are there so many relating to this film? I don't understand. At the time, I didn't believe those silly critics. Come on, this is Ratchet & Clank. It can't be bad, right? The first game had such a good, fun, and enjoyable story that literally anyone from any age group could enjoy. It didn't insult the audience by being patronizing. Spoiler alert, except the fucking movie does exactly this. I went to the cinema to watch this shit. I went out of my way to watch it, and holy fucking shit, I hated it. Is this film bad? No. The film isn't bad. Fred the movie is bad, and that film is a fucking blast to watch. The issue is, this film is just so painfully average. It's just so fucking boring to watch. It plays everything so safe. I mean, hey, they got Smosh to advertise the film. Whoa, that is so fucking epic.
Robots are so cool.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Okay, before I just complain about the film, I want to start with a plot summary of the game the film is based on. In the game, Ratchet is some random fella living on planet Velden. He wants to leave the planet and explore the universe and see what's out there. The only thing he needs is a robotic ignition system. After escaping a robot factory on planet Quartu and seeing the villain Chairman Drek's master plan, Clank flees, crash landing on Velden, where Ratchet is. Of course, Ratchet goes to the crash site, finds Clank, and conveniently, that's what he needed to start his ship. Clank wants to find the well-known superhero of the galaxy, Captain Quark, to warn him of Drek's plan. Ratchet agrees to this as he looks up to the superhero, and it gives him the opportunity to explore the galaxy. They explore different vibrant planets, acquiring new gadgets and weapons along the way to aid them on their journey. Sometimes Ratchet sidetracks things for his own stubborn needs, but they end up finding Quark in the end. Quark betrays them both because he's a washed up sellout working for the main villain because he's promised to be the spokesperson for the new planet Drek is trying to make, extracting parts from other planets. It's pretty fucked up actually. After surviving the betrayal, Ratchet is completely dead set on killing Quark out of revenge, while Clank is still focused on saving the universe from Drek because the hero they looked up to isn't gonna help them. These two opposing goals cause conflict between them as they both want to do different things. Ratchet ends up getting revenge on Quark, thinking that he's killed him, making him realize there are bigger things at stake, agreeing with Clank. Genuine character development. They do a bit more exploring trying to find Drek, and they learn near the end that Drek wants to destroy Ratchet's home planet Velden for his own planet. This of course pisses Ratchet off and it all finishes where it started. Mwah. Perfect. Fucking love it. Now, imagine that story without any of the personality and a lot of interesting plot points cut out, and it's just a bog standard play it safe kids film. The fact it's a kids film is no fucking excuse though. The original game is aimed at a younger audience, but it doesn't patronize you and bother the living fuck out of you. It had pretty mature messages like don't trust your heroes and revenge doesn't fix anything. Okay, let's actually talk about the film. It begins in a similar way to the game. Ratchet is on Velden, but he doesn't want to leave it to explore the galaxy. Instead, he wants to be in a group of heroes called the Galactic Rangers. He idolizes them to an unhealthy extent. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes AMVs of them, just like the fans of this film. Before anything can happen though, there's this scene where he fucking flashes an old man and murders him in cold blood. I do not understand the point of this entire scene. Galactic Ranger tryouts are then conveniently later held on Veldin, and oh, wow. This is Ratchet's chance. He might be able to become a Galactic Ranger. Oh my god, he just wants to be a hero. They tell him to fuck off and he goes home and mopes and feels sorry for himself because his entire personality is based around wanting to be like them. They fucking butchered my boy. Ratchet's character is so fucking boring in this film. He's just a generic wide-eyed hopeful main character who has absolutely no character development throughout. In the game, he was this cynical asshole who just looked out for himself. Rightfully so too. In the game, no one gave a shit about anyone but themselves. They just wanted money. So his cynical outlook on everything felt more realistic and grounded. This made the universe in the game feel like a lived-in world with actual characters. Ratchet is just kinda handed everything in this film, and he learns absolutely nothing. The fucker actually gets away with lying, which is an incredible life lesson to teach a younger audience. Nice fucking job! When he finally meets Clank, he lies to him, saying he's a part of the Galactic Rangers, causing them to travel to Metropolis. Oh wait, no, sorry. Alero City, the inbred cousin of Metropolis. Sorry, that's my bad. I get them mixed up sometimes. The Galactic Rangers are attacked, and Ratchet accidentally mentions that he isn't actually a Galactic Ranger. Clank calls him out on this in a really drawn out, unfunny way.
The Rangers are actually my, friends. Do you record everything I say? Do you record everything I say?
There are way too many drawn out shitty jokes in this film.
Can I come in?
Even the inanimate objects try and be funny, it's just so forced.
Prepare for imminent death.
There's gotta be a better way to say that.
Sorry. Prepare for imminent death. How's that?
I mean, there was one joke that made me exhale and smile a tiny bit, so I'll give it to them for that.
Don't move. I'm listening.
After Clank calls Ratchet out for lying, he actually ends up becoming a Galactic Ranger, which is just so fucking stupid. They reward him for lying, why? Speaking of the Galactic Rangers, their characters are so boring in this film. You have epic tropes like stupid dumb guy who just wants to shoot things. The badass character, she's so hard as nails, guys, oh my god, look. And you have the nerd, haha, look guys, a smart character who is dorky, oh my god, no one listens to her because she's a freaking nerd. In the games, the Galactic Rangers weren't a thing until the third game, and in that game, they were these charming, incompetent robots that kind of just left you to do everything, but honestly, they had way more personality. Oh, and there's also Captain Quark, who is, well, he's okay. I guess he's not the worst offender, he's just boring. Now, Chairman Drek, on the other hand, what the fuck did they do to you? They turned him into this bumbling ass buffoon, not just personality wise, but with how he looks too. In fact, they butchered the entire Blarg species. In the game, they were this slimy ass sinister race with these soulless dead eyes. They didn't have pupils, they felt and looked like villains. But in the film, they just look fucking goofy, and sometimes even kind of adorable. Drek looks and acts so fucking goofy. There are some scenes where the writers forcefully have to remind you that he is evil. Like this one scene where he just murders his employees because they were texting on their phones while he was giving a speech. I mean, I guess at least they kept his goal the same. Fucking whatever. Oh, wait, no, plot twist. Drek isn't the main villain in this film. No. Instead, they shoehorn in Dr. Nefarious. We fucking get it. He was good in Ratchet and Clank 3, but like fucking hell, they milked the fuck out of him. Of course he betrays Drek near the end, he does it with the funny sheep gun, and Drek actually ends up dying in the same brutal way as the game, so That's actually a good touch. I appreciate that. It feels like there are so many pointless characters shoved into this film. Characters that weren't even in the original game. Of course you have the Galactic Rangers, but we also got a big robot and a small robot that are just kinda there. I don't even remember their names, but fucking hell, they are shite. Oh, there's also the obsessed Quark fan who tattooed himself at a young age to look like Captain Quark. He dreams of wearing his skin. He wants to be one with Quark. And one day he'll get his way. He will get his way. Speaking of Quark, his betrayal in the film is so fucking pathetic. Like I said earlier, his betrayal in the game was for a slimy capitalistic reason relating to the main villain. It made sense, and again, it helped with Ratchet's character development. In the film though, Quark is convinced to betray everyone because Ratchet is getting more attention than him. I'm not even fucking kidding. Wanna know what Ratchet does when he finds out though? Oh god, he must be fucking pissed his hero betrayed him. What's he gonna do? He goes home and fucking mopes again. Oh my fucking god! Why is this film even called Ratchet and Clank? There are barely any scenes of those two, and they don't even have any chemistry in the film. Their friendship feels so fucking forced. There's this one scene near the end where everything is going to shit and they're all about to die, and Clank thinks of something. Ratchet is like, "What are you doing, you idiot?" And Clank says,
Improvising.
Then Ratchet pulls the DreamWorks face at this quote like it meant something, but it was never fucking said once earlier in the film. Nice fucking job. If I was to give anything to the film, the animation looks quite nice. Like, it's not bad at all. Look at the water dripping down Clank's face. Oh, that's quite bloody satisfying to look at. This film is so boring that I can't fully remember everything that even happened in it, and I really don't want to watch it again. This film flopped so badly that it made PlayStation cancel all their other film projects. Thank fucking god, I don't think the Sly film was gonna be any better. I'm gonna make my friend watch this film because he loves Ratchet and Clank, and I'm feeling very spiteful right now.
Well, I just watched it and my detailed analysis would amount to, it was fucking shite! I'm expecting a 10-page apology because that was fucking dreadful. You have not only ruined my life, but ruined my love for my favourite childhood franchise. Please don't ever talk to me ever again.